How do we greet each other today? Have an easy fast or have a great feast? Now, that's kind of contradictory. Yet, both of them are true. And I'll explain it to you in a moment. But before we do that, say thank you to Hashem. Mizmor lesoido, ril adonai kol haaretz. Ivdu es adonai b'simcha boi lefanav b'nono. Duke adonai elim hu asanu v'lo anachtam v'shem arisoi. Lo yishor b'soid achatzrois b'si lehoid elo baruch shemoi. Kitoi adonai le'olam chazdoi v'yadoi v'doi ramun asoi. And let us give some tzedakah. So indeed, this morning, in Montreal at least, the fast started at 2:50. Other places, 3 o'clock, whatever. Yet, we do find in the verse in the Torah that calls this day, the 17th of Tammuz, called Shiva Asar B'Tammuz, a celebration. Chag. Now, how do we reconcile this? So let us first see historically what happened on that day. The first thing, it marks the beginning. I shouldn't say chronological, I'll get back to it soon. It marks the beginning of the 3-week period of mourning for the destruction of Jerusalem and both the first and the second temples. It commemorates 5 tragic events which took place on this date. The very first one, the sin of the golden calf. When Moshe Rabbeinu descended from the mountain after receiving the first set of the tablets, and what he saw, instead of a welcoming committee, wow, we're just receiving the Torah, we're just receiving the word of God, what did he see? A golden calf. His reaction? He immediately broke the tablets. Tragedy. God's gift to us. The tablets. Moshe Rabbeinu shattered them, which represented kind of the shattering of our relationship with God. During the siege of Babylon on Jerusalem, the first temple, on that day we were forced to stop offering daily sacrifices because there was no more sheep left. The infamous Apostomus, he burned the Torah. Now, who was he? So there's different opinions among the historians. There's some that maintain that Apostomus was a general during the Roman occupation of Israel, while others assert that he lived years earlier and was an officer in the Greek reign over the Holy Land. Whatever it is, he burned the Torah. An idol was placed in the Holy Temple on that day. Again, when did this happen? Some claim it was carried out by Apostomus, while others claim it was carried out by the Jewish king Menashe, the king of Judah, who was sadly an idol worshipper. In 69 of the Common Era, the Romans breached the walls of Jerusalem. And 3 weeks later, as we know, after the Jews put up a valiant struggle, on Tisha B'Av, the Romans destroyed the Second Temple. In fact, the Jerusalem Talmud affirms that it is also the date of which the Babylonians, during the First Temple, breached the walls of Jerusalem before destroying the Temple, again on Tisha B'Av. So this day has remained a somber day for Jews ever. Many other calamities. Example, in 1391, over 4,000 Jews were killed in Toledo, Spain. In 1559, the Jewish quarter of Prague was burned and looted. During the Holocaust, in 1944, the Jewish ghetto of Kovna was completely liquidated at that time. Even later, 1970, Libya, remember there used to be such a country, ordered the confiscation of Jewish property. Gush Kativ, the calamity, was originally scheduled to be destroyed on these days. Yet we find in the Torah says in Exodus. Aaron HaKohen says, when the people came and they said, you got to give us a leader, you got to do something. When they thought that Moshe Rabbeinu is not coming back, so what did Aaron say? Chag LaHashem Mochel. Tomorrow will be a feast for God. Feast? Fasting. But the answer is Aaron HaKohen is looking in the future, a distant Mochel. In the time of Moshiach, where it says that these days, this day of Shivasa B'Tammuz will become a great celebration. So, although at this particular moment, while you hear me, we're fasting, but really, there's a feast coming. And may it happen today still.